Hi, my name's Daisy and today I'm doing my Friday reads, and yes, I am wearing dungarees, but they do come in effectively because, look, I have a pouch. I can put books in the pouch. I have a kangaroo book pouch. That's just... Why would nobody want a kangaroo book pouch? Seriously, look, it's amazing. As you can see from what I put in my book pouch, I am reading Vampire Academy by Richelle Mead as my Friday reads, and I'm really excited about this. I'm kind of partway through it. I'm gonna sneeze in a second. I am really sorry, I'm gonna have to stop this. This is all about vampires, obviously, it's in the name, but this is really exciting because they have the movie adaptation and the trailer came out the other day and I'm really excited. I'm gonna sneeze again in a second. That's really fun, thank you nose, just perfect timing. And I thought it was really good, but the thing that is really good about this is that the people who are playing the actors aren't in my head as the people who are in here, which I'm really thankful about because sometimes that happens and that's not very exciting when that does because you don't really create your own characters, you've got someone else's face instead already implanted. The other thing that I will be doing this weekend, because I'll probably finish Vampire Academy by then, I'm going to be reading Another Way to Fall by Amanda Brooke, and this is sent to me by HarperCollins, and I can so tell that I'm going to cry at this book because just because of the subject, it's going to be like kind of one of these things where The Fault in Our Stars, and I'm like, I prepare to go into it with tears and everything else, and it's sort of on the similar vein of The Fault in Our Stars, but it's obviously not. Because they're both different books. The basis of Another Way to Fall is about Emma, and she's been spending 3 really long years battling against an illness, and it comes to the point when she's told it's the end of the road and she starts to write a book, and then it's all about these sort of things that she hasn't done in her life, and it's sort of, in the end of this little bit on the back, the blurb, it does say that it kind of starts to blur between the reality and her own story, so her own story sort of takes her on its sort of own kind of life, if that makes sense. And I'm really excited about it, and yet again, another pretty cover. What is it with me? And like, I think I'm a magpie, but HarperCollins, this is the second book they have sent me, and both of them have been tactile, so I'm literally just like, oh my god, this is amazing! Now, technically I did not break my book ban, because I actually won a $10 gift card and I spent it on a book, but I did have to pay a teeny little bit for the postage, and I bought Angel Fall, but I didn't technically buy it. I bought it on a gift card. Does that yeah, I know it's still technically buying a book, but it isn't. That's how I got around it. But unfortunately, as you can see, it is ever so slightly bent. So this is under my bed for most of the time, trying to squish this a little bit because I can still read it perfectly fine. It's just, yeah, Mr. Posty was not very nice with this book. And I'm excited to read Angel Fall because so many people go on about it, and a lot of people on YouTube go on about it in a good way. And I haven't really looked in hugely to it because all I know is it's about angels, obviously. And I'm kind of, at the moment, I'm still in the phase of I don't want to look too much into the book prior to reading it because otherwise I find it kind of spoils. Some things on the back here can spoil you with things, which is not exciting. It's not good when that happens. So I don't know how long this book is. Not very long. About 300 pages. And the last thing I want to talk about before I go and actually read my Friday reads is I got this in the post today. And my response was, basically my mum brought it up and she said, oh, here you go, it's from Game. And I was like, what do you mean? I don't order things from Game because I'm not a huge gamer. And I was like, I don't understand. And I personally looked at it and the first thought was, am I being selected for some kind of sword type game? Am I going to be killed in the next couple of weeks and suddenly kidnapped somewhere? And obviously I have a bit of an overactive imagination, probably, and I asked my friend and it's not. It's actually a book release, but it's very clever because the book that comes out later this year, called The Game, if I'm right, I think it is, it's kind of on the same theme as this, so the fact that it moted the fact that I was absolutely terrified that I was going to be killed and taken and be having some weird gameplay with me. Very good marketing. I'm very impressed. So let me know what you are reading at the moment because that'd be really interesting to hear, and I shall see you soon with probably Vampire Academy review. My face is really itchy. What is it with my body just deciding to sneeze, itch, whatever, just to interrupt? Yeah, it's not good. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I am very excited I got to 500 plus subscribers. Thank you so much. I love you all, and happy reading. Bye bye.